What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of your favorite internet cooking show, Smell What Coop is Cooking. I'm your host, Coop. Check this out. On last week's episode, we made that super fire, super delicious hot honey right here on the channel. We used that fermented garlic honey that we made, and it turned out super bomb. And on today's episode, I'm going to show you guys what I did with it because we're hooking up hot honey chicken sandwiches. Full recipes in the description. Let's go. What's poppin', folks? Let's go ahead and get started by making a slaw that's going to be going on our hot honey chicken sandwiches. In a small mixing bowl, go ahead and add about 2 cups of pre-shredded carrot and cabbage slaw mix, 1 cup of mayonnaise. Off camera, I added a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and season all this up with some black pepper and salt. Grab your spatula, give that a good mix. Now this slaw is ready to go. I'm just gonna pop it in my fridge until I'm ready to use it on my sandwiches. Now that we got the slaw out of the way, let's start hooking up our chicken breast. In this Ziploc bag, I've got 2 beautiful pieces of chicken breast that have been brining in this leftover pickle juice for about 72 hours. Pro tip, whenever you guys have pickles at home and you're looking for something to do with all that leftover brine, marinate your chicken in it. Now let's go ahead and drain all of this pickle juice out of the bag, leaving our 2 chicken breasts inside. Let's go ahead and grab a meat mallet and flatten these chicken breasts out until they're nice and even. Alright, after assaulting my 2 chicken breasts with that mallet, we're left with 2 beautifully flattened pieces of chicken. These things are quite huge, so I'm gonna slice both of them in half to give us 4 pieces of chicken. And once we've halved our chicken breast, let's go ahead and add that onto a plate and ready for our dredging station. Alright folks, here I've got my 2-stage dredging station. First stage is about 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Second stage is 3 beaten eggs. Check it out, you guys, KFC is not the only one, because into this flour, I'm gonna be adding Coop's super secret, essential 9 herbs and spices blend that's gonna be flavoring up our hot honey chicken breast. And once we got that seasoning all mixed in, let's go ahead and bring one of our chicken breasts into the picture. Still a bit wet from that pickle brine, but that's totally okay. First, let's dredge this brine chicken in our flour seasoning mix. Make sure that chicken breast is coated in that flour so you get all of those nooks and crannies. Go ahead and shake off some of that excess flour from your chicken. Next, let's dredge this chicken in our beaten egg. Just like the flour, you want to make sure all pieces of this chicken are nicely coated. Once that's done, go ahead and drip drain a little bit of that beaten egg off of our chicken breast. Now we're going to go back into the flour, dredging in that flour one more time so we can get that nice coating on our chicken that we're looking for. And once you've got your chicken nicely coated, let's go ahead and remove this from our flour. Repeat the process on the rest of our chicken breast. Load up these battered pieces of chicken onto a plate and get them ready for this hot oil. What's going on, gang? Are you feeling the video? If so, let me know by hitting that like button. Bust a 180 over to the stove, and here I've got 1 large pot filled about 3/4 of the way with hot vegetable oil that's been preheated over high heat. I'm just going to slowly add a couple of pieces of that chicken breast into this hot oil, only going in with a couple of pieces at a time so I don't overflow the oil from this pot and cause a huge grease fire. And once we got these chicken breasts submerged in that hot vegetable oil, let's go ahead and fry these bad boys up for about 4 to 5 minutes or until that coating has become nice and perfectly golden brown. Remember, this chicken breast is going to turn a shade darker after we remove it from the oil, so you don't want to fry it too much. Just make sure it has that nice, crispy golden brown coating. Go ahead and repeat that process for the rest of your chicken breast. And while we got the rest of those frying up, let's go ahead and introduce this chicken to our hot honey. Here I've got some of Coop's Super Fire Super Delicious Hot Honey. Made this hot honey last week on the channel using a fermented garlic and jalapeno honey. I'll leave a link so you guys can go ahead and check that video out as well. And I'm telling you guys, since making this hot honey, I've tried quite a few other hot sauces, and none of them compare to how flavorful this one is to this day.
To this day!
Using a brush, I'm just gonna lather up each one of these pieces of fried chicken breasts, making sure I coat this chicken in all of that delicious hot honey, front to back, top to bottom. Those two pieces are finished. Let's flip back over to the stove. These pieces of fried chicken have turned out perfectly as well. Let's go ahead and remove these from our oil and onto the rack to rest. Go ahead and lather up the final pieces of your chicken breast in that hot honey sauce, just like we did the others. And just like that, these fried chicken breasts are ready to go. Thank you for being here for another episode of Smell What Coop is Cooking. If you like the video, make sure you subscribe. If you're already subscribed, make sure you like the video. And if you've done both of those, make sure you let me know in the comment section. Went ahead and toasted up a couple of buns earlier for these delicious chicken sandwiches. Now we are ready to assemble.
Assemble.
Onto a plate, I'm gonna add the heel of one of my toasted buns. I'm a big pickle fan, you guys, so I'm gonna add about 4 thick cut pickle chips. Next, let's add some of that slaw we prepared earlier on top of our pickles. Onto that slaw, let's go ahead and add one of these beautifully fried pieces of hot honey chicken. Add the crown of our toasted bun. Brush the top of that bun down with a little bit of that melted butter.
What?
And there you have it, folks. Coop's super fire, super delicious hot honey chicken sandwich. This bad boy is mountainous. My mouth's watering, my stomach is growling. Let's go ahead and pick this bad boy up so we can get this week's scoop for Coop, and it's gonna be another big ass bite. Coop, you've done it again. That's right, another banger, folks.
Banger! After banger! After banger!
We got that delicious, brined, moist chicken breast, coated in that crispy fried chicken batter, and covered in that beautiful hot honey sauce. This one's extremely fiery, y'all, and if you're looking for a hot honey chicken sandwich recipe, you're definitely gonna wanna check this one out. Let me know what you guys think of this one in the comment section. Thank you guys for rocking with your boy for another episode of Smell What Coop is Cooking. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop me a like, leave a comment, and I'll catch you guys next week. I'm out. Bam, there you have it, you guys. Coop's super fire, super delicious, hot honey chicken sandwich. This bad boy is monstrous. This is one you're definitely gonna wanna check out. Let me know what you guys think of this one in the comment section. Gonna have a very special episode for you guys next week, so stay tuned for that. But until then, don't forget to like my ish, share with a friend or foe you already know for any special business inquiries.
Investors? Possibly you!
Hit your boy up at smellwhatcoopiscooking@gmail.com, and we'll catch all you guys right back here next week for your favorite internet cooking show, Smell What Coop is Cooking.